Welcome to this week's Maryland's Missing and the Murdered. Maryland's Missing and the Murdered is a weekly YouTube channel that covers the topic of missing and murdered individuals from the state of Maryland. This week I'm doing an update episode. I will be talking briefly about cases I have covered previously and their result. On March 15, 2021, I covered cases of murdered children by caregivers. One of those children, Aubrey Hickman, was fatally injured by her mother's boyfriend, Brenton Mills, on January 11, 2019. On June 1, 2021, Brenton Mills was sentenced to 15 years in prison. I covered the disappearance of Janette Schultheis on December 10, 2019. Janette was last seen on November 7, 2019 in Dundalk, Maryland. I recently spoke with her sister, who advised me that Janette is still missing. On August 10, 2020, I covered the murder of Malia Solanka. She had went missing in August 2017. She was found murdered by her ex-boyfriend, Nashon Perry. On November 17, 2020, he was sentenced to 20 years in prison. On September 28, 2020, I covered the Bishop family murders. William Bradford Bishop Jr. had murdered his wife, children, and mother in 1976. He has not been found. Since I covered the case, a woman who was adopted in 1957 discovered through DNA services that she was related to William Bishop. When she submitted her DNA to the FBI, her DNA was tested against cigarette butts that Bishop discarded in his abandoned car. They matched, and this woman is indeed Bishop's biological daughter. It has opened new avenues for investigators, as he may have other children out there born after the murders. On October 26, 2020, I covered the murder of Anaya Abdul. She had been murdered by her stepbrother, Stephen Davis, on October 3, 2020. He had stolen his parents' car and drove it to Ohio, where he was caught by police after a high-speed chase. On May 28, 2021, Stephen Davis claimed to not be criminally responsible, and according to the case search for the courts, the case is closed. Generally, that means the perpetrator was examined by a psychiatrist and placed in a psychiatric hospital. On November 2, 2020, I covered the Advanced Granite Solution murders. Rodney Prince shot and murdered 3 of his co-workers and injured 2 others on October 18, 2017. He was found guilty and was sentenced to 5 life sentences on March 19, 2021. There are other cases that I have covered that I am following as trials are pending, and I will do another update episode once there is a resolution. Thank you for joining me this week. If there is a Maryland's Missing or Murdered case that you would like to see on this channel, email me at marylandsmissing@gmail.com. Twitter is Maryland's M&M. Music is by Silent Vengeance. Please like and subscribe. Click the bell so you will be notified when the next cases are released. I will see you again next week. Be kind to one another. You never know what will happen tomorrow.